Welcome to Yogic Fields by Anand. Today we are going to see about the most important topic that is called breathing and also the energy practices. So in our earlier video, we spoke about pranayama and how it evolved and where where the sacred text has about the noting about the pranayama. So today we'll deep dive into different kinds of pranayama technique that can help you to regenerate your body and mind, and it can also create a sense of calm. And please do subscribe to our channel for regular updates on the videos. As you see, we have the topic name, which is called the breathing and energy practice, which is the most technically precise tool in the yoga system. So earlier we saw what is pranayama. It is called the controlled breathing. So, and most people think yoga is about flexibility and also different poses, but breath is the actual control layer underneath everything else. It is one of the part of your autonomic nervous system which you can consciously operate. So over these uh, 20 minutes, I'll just walk you through specific techniques like Anulom Vilom, Kapalapati, Bastrika, Nadi Shodhana, and Ujjayi. So what each and every technique physiologically does and how you can perform it and when to use it. We'll move through these in four blocks. We have the pranayama basics, which comes the first, where we see about the Anulom Vilom and also the Kapalapati and Bastrika, which are the foundational breath practices. Next, we'll move about uh, the breathing for anxiety, which concentrates on the fast acting technique for anxiety protocols. And third is about Nadi Shodhana, which helps to balance both the hemispheres of brain and also it gives you mental clarity. And fourth is about the breath pattern, wherein we see about Ujjayi breath, which is used to power a steady asana practice. And by end of this video, you'll have a working toolkit which you can apply immediately, and you don't need to have specific equipment or a prior experience that is needed for practicing. But here is a disclaimer I usually put: actually get your practice done from your certified instructor. These are on a high level, so we cover most of the topics which is also into the breath retention, which should not be practiced by the beginners. So always have guidance of an instructor before you start any asana, any pranayama, or any mudras, or any kind of a workout. So what is pranayama? We have seen this already. We break the pranayama into two types. It's prana plus ayama. Prana means meaning of life, which is called the vital energy, and ayama is called the extension or control. So pranayama gives us a meaning that is the extension of our life force. Technically, I mean, we can have the pranayama practiced during the daytime, which can give you most of the benefits because you have the atmosphere that is very calm and you don't have any kind of a disturbance, and the cosmic energy which you can receive during the Brahma Muhurta is one of the most important thing which you can do. So, as we have seen earlier, it is considered the fourth limb of Ashtanga Yoga of Patanjali's 8 limbs, which is practiced between asana and meditation. And with regular pranayama, it can slow down your breath rate and also it activates the parasympathetic nervous system. And this one here on this video, we can know about each and every technique, and you can start from beginning and you can also join your yoga class that can also help you to move forward with yoga and pranayama. So we are coming into the first technique, which is called the Anulom Vilom, which is the alternate nostril breathing. So most of the people, they might ask me, you have defined Anulom Vilom as well as Nadi Shodhana. Both are same, right? No. There is a difference between Anulom Vilom and Nadi Shodhana, which we will see on the upcoming slide. So to start with Anulom Vilom, you have to sit comfortably in any pose, either in Sukhasana or Padmasana, or you can also sit in your chair, and you have to have your spine straight. So you have to bring the right thumb of the right nostril and the ring finger to the left. You have to have Vishnu Mudra, and you have to close the right nostril, and you have to inhale slowly through the left nostril, and you need to close the left nostril, and you need to release the right nostril, and you have to exhale through the right nostril. So again, you have to inhale through the right nostril, and then you have to switch back again to the left and exhale through the left nostril. So this completes one round, and you don't have to hold for very long timing. So with starting, you just inhale for 2 seconds on the left, exhale for 2 seconds on the right, again inhale for 2 seconds on the right, and exhale for 2 seconds on the left. So this is how you start in the beginning. Maybe if 2 seconds is too high for you, you can also start with 1 second. You can do this Anulom Vilom practice, and you can practice starting from like 3 minutes, and you can extend from 10, 20, and also you can do it for half an hour. So you have the benefits of these Anulom Vilom Pranayama that is mentioned on the right side. As you see, it balances both the left and right hemispheres of the brain, and um, it calms your mind, and it reduces your stress. It also improves your lung function over time, and also it purifies all your energy channels, that is the nadis. So totally in our body we have around 72,000 nadis, and every nadi can be purified by practicing Anulom Vilom. One caution here I need to highlight: avoid doing any kind of pranayama if you have cold or blocked nose. Never force your breath or strain your breath. Allow your body to move on its own pace. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Next is about Kapalapati, which is literally called the skull shining pranayama. And this is an active pranayama, and it's not a passive one. So you can again sit in any calm place in Vajrasana, Sukhasana, or Padmasana, or in your chair. And one deep inhale, you can do it, and then a series of sharp and forceful exhales. It's basically you inhale and you exhale. So you have to do it on a steady rhythm, and you can do it starting from 5 counts, and you can extend till 10, 20, and 30. So per round you can do from 5 to 30, and you should definitely give a break or rest between rounds. So if you start to do one round and you complete it, at least give 1 to 2 minutes a rest before you start the second round. And the maximum rounds you can do is up to like 3 rounds over time. And majorly, this is not a beginner safe technique for everyone. Anybody who has hiranya or high blood pressure or any kind of cardiac or spinal condition, please let your instructor know about this, and they can design Kapalapati depending upon your body type. And pregnant women, please skip this pranayama. This should not be done during your pregnancy. One of the most important benefits of this pranayama is like it energizes the body, and it clears the mind, and it improves the abdominal muscles, and also it improves the digestion and clears the nasal passages. So any kind of toxins that is in your lungs that is built up over a long time, when you do Kapalapati, an Anulom Vilom practice, or when you practice pranayama maximum for 3 months, you get rid of all the toxins that is in your body, and you have a complete purified body wherein you tend to be in a state where you always concentrate and have a caution before doing anything. That is one of the major advantage. So next is about Bastrika. So Bastrika is called the bellows breath, and it is the forceful air movement uh, that is done uh, in both the nostrils. So with Kapalapati, you just inhale active, and there is only like passive inhalation happens and active exhalation happens. Here on this Bastrika, you inhale and exhale in the forced length. So inhale. So it is kind of a rapid and powerful breath wherein you inhale and exhale. So here also, I just wanted to put a caution. Anybody with heart conditions, high BP, pregnancy, or anxiety disorder, please stop uh, doing Bastrika. You get uh, the information from the qualified yoga instructor, and then you can start doing it. And you have the benefits on the right side. It gives you immediate supply of energy and oxygen, and also it builds your lung capacity. It can increase your stamina. It generates internal heat, and also it increases your vitality, which is most important factor for every human being. So let's talk about the breathing techniques for anxiety and why it works. So the key mechanism here is the vagus nerve. A long, slow exhale, specifically an exhale that is longer than an inhale, it stimulates the vagus nerve. So when you have the inhale for 2 seconds and when you do the exhale for 4 seconds, this kind of breathing, what it does is like it slows down your heart rate and also your blood pressure within minutes. So this technique is specifically designed for people who are suffering with anxiety or stress. So in case if you're anxious or stressed out, you see your breathing is very short and shallow, and you don't have the fastest exhale. Your inhale and exhalation goes out of your control, and you don't have anything on it. So basically you just need to have a long or slow inhalation that happens for like 3 seconds, and you have to exhale through your mouth or your nose for 6 seconds. That should be higher than your inhale, and it can immediately calm down from your anxiety within few minutes. And this technique can be practiced anywhere, at your desk when you're in office, or um, uh, before you're walking onto a stage for some kind of a show, or if you, when you're lying on the bed, this breathing technique can be practiced. So here is about two protocols which calms your anxiety very fast. First is about your 478 breathing. So on this technique, you need to exhale completely out of the mouth, then inhale through both the nostrils to the count of 4. You need to hold the breath for the count of 7, and then exhale fully through the mouth to the count of 8. And you can do this practice for 4 rounds, and maximum rounds that can be practiced is up to 8. Do not overdo it, since it makes your heart rate very slow. And the next technique is about the box breathing. So on the box breathing, you need to inhale through both the nostrils for the count of 4, hold the breath for the count of 4, and exhale slowly through the nose for the count of 4. Again, hold uh, the breath for the count of 4. And you can do this cycle for like 5 6 times in the beginning, and you can extend it up to like 15 to 20 times maximum. You can practice it for like 3 to 5 minutes, not more than that. because these technique, what it does is like it um, it can give you a fast and deep reset when you're doing it, and you can see that you're completely relaxed, your heart rate becomes very slow, normal, and you're more active and completely you have the sense of calm when you practice these kind of breathing. So next is about Nadi Shodhana, and here is the difference I just wanted to highlight. What's the difference between Anulom Vilom and Nadi Shodhana? On the Anulom Vilom, you see we have the inhalation done through left nostril, exhalation done through right nostril, again inhalation done through right nostril, and exhalation done through left nostril. So there is no kind of a breath retention that happens on Anulom Vilom. But here in Nadi Shodhana, it is same as Analom Vilom, but only thing is like we inhale through the left nostril, exhale through the right nostril, we hold it for some time, and then again we exhale through the left nostril, inhale through the right nostril. This is the basic practice. After this, we inhale through the left nostril, hold for some time, then exhale through the right nostril, then inhale through the right nostril, hold the breath for few counts, and then exhale through the left nostril. So this practice should be done after you master Anulom Vilom. It should not be practiced immediately. And we also have the pranayama count that can be done. So when you inhale for 2 seconds, you hold for 8 seconds, then exhale for 4 seconds. That is 1 is to 4 is to 2 count, which is said on the books. And again, I just wanted to put a disclaimer here. Always practice any kind of a breath practiced from a certified instructor. Do not do it on your own way or do not overdo it. And to highlight here the benefits of Nadi Shodhana, it also improves the concentration and mental clarity, and it balances the nervous system before you work on it, and it prepares your mind for meditation. So when you start to meditate, you have like 5 to 6 rounds of Nadi Shodhana before starting meditation, and you have your meditation. You will have a sense of calm when you are practicing meditation, and never force your breath. The breath should be very smooth, and always try to do a consistent practice, and focus comes from steadiness, not from intensity. If you are new to pranayama, never do breath retention, and always get it done from a certified professional. So next is about the Ujjayi breath, which is called the ocean breath, and this is different because it is not a standalone session. It is sustained through an entire asana practice. So you can sit at one place. You can slightly constrict the back of the throat. You can inhale through the nose, create a soft ocean-like sound in the throat, and exhale through the nose with the same gentle throat constriction and sound. See, I'll give you the sound. So this practice is I mean we will have a set of practical we'll have a set of practical session maybe starting from next month. I'll give you uh, demonstration of on videos like how to do it. So this Ujjayi breath, it um, gives you a kind of a focus and rhythm during the asana flow, and it regulates the breath during the exertion. So basically, Ujjayi breath is practiced to calm your mind, and also it is done to keep your body active. So one caution I need to highlight here is like keep your throat constriction very gentle. It should feel like whisper, not a strain. So in case of any discomfort that you feel in your throat, kindly stop. Do not overdo it. So these are about the quick reference which we have seen. What Anulom Vilom does to your body and mind, what Kapalabhati does to your body and mind, Bastrika, what it does to your body and mind, box breathing, what it does to your body and mind, Nadi Shodhana, what it does to your body and mind, and Ujjayi, what it does to your body and mind. And always start your practice with 1 minute, extend it to 3 minutes, then 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, and maximum you can do it for half an hour. That too, get a, a certified professional query and then practice it. So these are your general safety guidelines which you need to have. Always practice pranayama only on the empty stomach. If you have had food, just wait for like 3 to 4 hours before practicing any kind of pranayama. And if you feel any kind of dizziness or you feel breathlessness, stop doing pranayama immediately and rest for some time, and also see a doctor in case if you're not feeling well. And do not do any kind of a forceful technique like Kapalapati and Bastrika during the pregnancy. And always, this point I need to highlight, learn it from a qualified teacher first, especially the breath retention and also the rapid breath practices. They build up very slowly and gradually depending upon each and every individual's effort. Do not overdo it. Always learn from a qualified yoga instructor. So this is about the recap. What Analom Vilom does is like gives you balance of your both the brains. Kapalabhati can energize your body and mind, and Bastrika can improve your vitality. And the 478 breathing, it simply calms down you from anxiety. Nadi Shodhana, it also gives you the focus. It balances both the left and right hemispheres of the brain. And Ujjayi is practiced for energizing your body. So you're on the final slide, and here is your takeaway. You don't need to implement all the practices today. Start with box breathing in case if you're feeling anxiety. That you can start with 2 seconds, and do not hold. Basically, you start with Nadi Shodhana for your breath practice, and gradually you can improve and you can start doing Kapalapati and Bastrika. And always consult a qualified yoga teacher before you start these practices. Learn from them and then start doing it. This slide is just for the general information which I have presented here. It is for the knowledge purpose, and do not take it as practical guidance which I am giving. Always watch out and consult an instructor before you start any kind of a practice, whether it is yoga asana, whether it is pranayama, whether it is a gym workout or anything that needs to be taken care of. So if you find this video useful for you, please subscribe and like our channel, and we will have lots and lots of in-depth concepts about asanas, yogic practice, pranayama and mudras that can be explained very clearly in depth on each and every slide, and I'll try to do it. So your support makes me to give new videos about yoga. So that is one thing that motivates me to do it. And in case if somebody is interested for any kind of a therapeutic practice, please do contact us on Yogic Fields by Anant. We'll help you out. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, and stay connected to Yogic Fields by Anant for regular updates on the yoga. Bye bye. Hari Om.